we're at Sydney Brisbane Airport still waiting for our flight to Townsville. Shinead got us off a lollipop and I managed to buy an SD card for my GoPro crib camera. So hopefully we can get some pictures of us snorkeling underwater when we get there. Shinead's turn to talk because I've got a mask on and I can't talk. I'm obeying the rules and she's eating.
I got a lollipop.
Shinead was a bit tired and had a sleep on our trip between Brisbane and Townsville.
We are on Magnetic Island in Horseshoe Bay and we got a rental car. Speak.
Here we are at the Arcadia Village Hotel. Shinead kindly got me a soda, lime and bitters. And we're waiting for our dinner to arrive and we're all starving at the moment. It's a very comfortable temperature and we have no idea what we're going to plan tomorrow. The internet's working this side of the mountain but not the other side. It works with the modem. And so here we are, we're going to go snorkeling. This is our first snorkeling trip at Arcadia Beach. Water was a little bit murky and we just walked off from the beach into the water. This is the view of the hills surrounding the Arcadia Beach, and we walked up from the right hand side. You can drive out a little bit to get there. There we are, we just finished our first snorkel in the water off, what beach is this, Shinead? Arcadia Beach. You see, I'm supposed to remember these things, that was the whole idea. Anyway, and it was pretty pleasant. The water was a little bit murky, saw lots of fish, and Shinead is in the car, hiding away.
Hello, I'm sitting in the car, just went snorkeling. Dad's getting changed. My face is stinging from the salt water. And yeah, I'm hungry. There wasn't very good visibility, but I saw lots of fishies.
And we used our little waterproof camera, so hopefully we'll get some waterproof shots as well. Okay, we're now going to find some food because Shinead reckons she's hungry. We're going to be walking from our room down to the swimming pool. And who we're going to find inside the swimming pool will be Miss Shinead Pady, eh? What's the pool like?
It's not too cold. It's warm, but it's not warm.
Right. And we're in one of those shallow units at the other end. And this is their barbecue and outdoor living area next to the pool. We're at the bottom of the Fort Junction walk, just left our car. They're doing construction work at the beginning of the walk, which is up the road. If we have to park at the bottom, it adds an extra 500 meters to our walk. And now we're going to walk up the mountain. And that's Shinead and myself, and she didn't bring her hat like a naughty girl.
It's the afternoon. It's not sunny.
It's the afternoon, and there should be a bit of a breeze, so I hope we're not going to be too warm.
We're going
It's
to
a bit muddy, you know, but we'll be all right. So we'll take some more video as we head up the mountains. Now we're at the beginning of the Forts walk. I'm already exhausted from walking up from the car park.
It's a 2-hour return walk from here.
2-hour return walk, which should be reasonably straightforward. Now we're at Arthur's Bay Lookout.
I haven't seen a koala yet.
We haven't seen a koala, and the walk so far has been a beautiful paved walk. So I assume there must be Arthur's Bay down there, little boat down there.
Yeah.
But you can't get there by car. If you go there, you have to walk. Now we're walking up the trail, and up in the distance we can see the fort, our destination, up on the hilltop. There we go, up there. We've got a little way to go, and still no koalas. Koalas have all gone. Now we walked up the mountain. Shinead and I are looking at our koala up the tree. There he is over there.
He's sleeping. He doesn't want to say hello.
He's sleeping. He doesn't want to say hello. We are walking up the trail with the koala in the background. Puffing and panting at the tail end Charlie. But I can still do it. Another one. This one's actually moving and doing stuff.
See him up there?
He's actually moving, this one. We have Shinead trying to get a closer look. Is he smaller? Yeah. Maybe the other one's a male and this is the female. Now we reached the top. It's called the gun emplacement, where the actual gun itself was. There's Shinead. She's really tired. I had to wait for her going up the mountain.
This isn't the top.
Oh, this isn't the top.
No, the top's at the top.
Okay, and the distance behind us is Townsend. Right, so we've got to keep going by the looks of things. I'll have a little swig of water and carry on walking. Nearing the top. It's a long, hard walk up the boulders and up a whole lot of steps. And now we're about to get to the command station. And Shinead's already gone up to that. I've still got to get up to that. And then we would have arrived. But here's the steep ladder. Now I'm going to try and climb up. There's the view in the distance. Townsville down the bottom end. Here we're now at the top of the signal station, looking down on Horseshoe Bay, and that's where our accommodation is. And that's where you hire all the water sports, but it seems that because there's nobody on the islands, very little activity is actually going on. And that's the island down below us. So this is all Horseshoe Bay. Got some houses in the background, And if we go across, we say hello to Shinead.
Hello.
And then move across on the signal lookout. And then in the distance, we can see Townsville in the very far distance. So that's Townsville over there. And we were going to go in a dive boat tomorrow from the Townsville, but they just text us to say, due to lack of numbers, they're pulling the plug on us, which is really no good. And then we look out of the bay. This is the whole Townsville Bay. So the island's actually sort of in the bay, because on the far side is actually land, peninsula. And then in front of us we can see the command post where we were shortly before. And then if we keep on going around, we can look at the bay and the sea. And what do you think we find? Again, Shinead, happy as Larry. And there I am, happy as Larry also. So I've done the walk to the very top, Shinead and myself. What do you think, Shinead? Daddy's not so bad, huh?
Not so bad.
Not so bad. I got my breath back. And now we've got to walk all the way down again. So such is life. But anyway, it's worthwhile to get a bird's eye view.
We still use the same canteens when we go out there that they have in this picture, which is from 1942.
And the koala we saw before, he's still on his tree, he hasn't moved. These things aren't the most energetic.
He's having a nap.
He'd spend his life having a nap. Here he is, having his nap.
The koala's talking.
Now we're at the end of our walk, coming back to our car, and there the watch says we walked for 1 hour 50 minutes and we did 5.1 kilometers. So there we go, we're such the energetic bunch of people. And now we're going to go for a lovely swim in our swimming pool at the place we're staying at. Here we are, back from our walk, and now we're going to go for a lovely swim in the pool, which is nice and warm. We don't see it now, but we had a little turtle come up. We thought the cuddle of the water. So it's quite incredible. And there's a little swimming area that protects you from the stingers if you don't have a stinger suit. So it's incredible colour. That's the mountain in the background. So there are turtles here, but they're all under the water. So once we'd finished looking at turtles at Picnic Bay, we walked to the end of the jetty and just went to the local hotel for dinner. And here's a picture of me in front of the fish tank. Needless to say, we had fish out of fish bowl. So what bay are we in, Sadie? Any idea?
We're in Radical Bay, having lunch.
On our new hired boat, moored up against the beach, the sea sand. And this is Radical Bay. One or two other people around. And there's our little tender that we've hired for the day. Really handy, we can hire it up on the beach. And we're about to have our lunch. Shinead's preparing lunch on the boat. And then we'll go snorkeling again. We went snorkeling before. It was absolutely beautiful. The visibility was much better today. Visibility in the bay before was excellent. When we got to Radical Bay, visibility deteriorated terribly. As a result, Shinead ended up just playing in the sand, writing up her name. Now we're on Friday morning, beautiful sunny morning, looking out of our unit. Now on video.
This is the dining table. It's the lounge room in the bathroom. You have to look around.
There we go, lounge room and bathroom. And then we go down the stairs.
There's a laundry and a bathroom here.
Laundry and bathroom there. And then we go down the stairs. Why does this stop showing me a screen? How am I supposed to know I'm getting the right video then?
This is my bedroom and my cupboard.
Where have I stopped now? Oh, it's still recording, keep going.
That's my bedroom.
Shinead's bedroom.
That's Dad's bedroom.
We'll go through here, it's a lovely bathroom. Nice big spacious bathroom. And we come through to the rear bedroom. And that's the unit. Massive. Come on, what do you try us about what have you found down on the water's edge? And these are fancy jet skis that we're going on. You reckon you could drive one of those all by yourself? Hey, a little girl like you. My little baby's all grown up and wants to drive her own jet ski. Hey. All very exciting. So what we can see is there's our sails and horseshoe. That's our accommodation. And then this is the beach. It's a very quiet little swell. Tides down a bit. And we're just getting some lessons on how to drive these boats. So sooner or later it's going to be Shinead's turn. The others are getting their instructions at the moment. Now we got Shinead. First time on a jet ski. Turn around with a cheesy grin, Shinead. Turn around with a cheesy grin for your mother. Here we got Shinead on her first little jet ski. She's about to go and accelerate away. Part of the training exercise. Here you go, Shinead. Read out your tour guide. Eh? Stop. Stop filming, what? Panic mode, man. There's our tour guide. And this is our card we have to read. Here we are. Coming into the outskirts of Horseshoe Bay on our jet skis. Shinead in front driving beautifully. That's the beach to our right. You're on Canon camera. You're on Canon camera, go for it. Here we've all arrived after a good spin out at sea. Now we're going to have a swim in the water. Yep.
Here is Dad. He's sitting on the jet ski. And he looks like a pirate.
Right, Shinead, what have we just been doing and where are we now and what are we doing?
We went jet skiing. It was lots of fun. And now we're at a cafe called the Early Bird at Horseshoe Bay. And I got a mango tango smoothie.
And it's really hot. Okay, here we are. Standing now with the water in the background. Thank you.
No problem.
And there comes my mango tango juicy, whatever this thing is called. Mango tango juicy.
It's a smoothie.
Now we're at Magnetic Island Golf Club. And had to get Shinead out of bed to come and have a game of golf. Because she always said she wanted to have a game of golf. Okay, what have you got to wear, you Shinead? Tell us all about it.
We're going golfing.
And we're in an electric golf cart and we're about to go to golf hole number 1. Go for it. Oh, that's the best shot you've done. Brilliant, Shinead. Absolutely brilliant.
This is Dad's ball, and that's my ball, and I got it down my first hit. Yay. This is Dad trying to get it in the green, and he said he's horrible at putting.
Yay! I've just had a lovely shower and shave, sitting next to Shinead, deciding what to do on our last night of Magnetic Island. So we've just come back from golfing and the morning of jet skiing. And what does Shinead suggest we do tonight now?
I don't know. Go get some food and go to bed.
Yeah, it's exciting. This is why I take her on holiday. She's
I've
so
already
full
done
of
everything.
ideas. What have you done?
Everything.
Like what?
We've gone swimming, we've gone snorkeling, we've gone walking, we've gone jet skiing, we've gone boat riding, we've gone golfing.
And that's all.
Mm-hmm.
Now we depart in the garden. That's some of the resorts on the night.